Hi there. Today we are going to be talking about charts and also a little bit about XP or experience points. Part of the experience that we're talking about today is how do you keep track of engagement? Got a really crude way that I'm kind of keeping track in this particular class. This teacher, her challenge is engagement. And so what I did, I just took the seating chart she's already got. I didn't do anything real fancy. This happens to be her fifth period class. I put down a time segment from 2:15 to 2:25, a 10-minute segment. And I'm looking every minute and I'm seeing, are the students engaged or off task? Are they talking what in productive academic talk, or are they off task talking? So having done that, I looked for a 10-minute period, and I looked at this particular class. Now this class is one that she's actually wanting to start to focus on. She has had some engagement problems in this class, some off task behavior. She has not yet implemented a positive behavior management system. So, this was a good, I thought, baseline class. It is a science class. So looking at this chart, you can see that this student was off task 5 times in a 10-minute period. Means they were talking. Like when I checked, they were off task. This student was off task 4 times. The student over here was off task 1 time. By the way, this is a newcomer class, ESL. So there's a wide variety of students in here, students that are on level, students that are below level, students with very few language skills, students with no language problems at all. And you can see there's some students here that were on task the entire 10 minutes and they got no points at all. So it's just a way to check. And what I can do, I can tally this all up. I can write some notes on this, and I share this with the teacher. And it gives us some data that we can go over. Like I said, it isn't very high tech. Now, the next one, let's see if we can. This shows a class that is using a gamification system called Classcraft. What happens is there are stated behaviors, nothing very fancy, be in class on time, be prepared with materials, have your homework done, things like that, behaviors that teacher wants to focus on. And what she does, she'll project this. This is actually her projection. And you can see each student's name here. They are in teams, so they are, as a team, responsible for each other's behavior as well as individually responsible. They get experience points for doing the right thing. For example, first thing, this particular teacher checked to see if they were on time. If they were on time, good, they get experience points. If they were tardy, they may lose some health points, and of course they don't get experience points. If they did their homework, did they get their notes, did they bring it to class? It's a visual just representation. It's not a lot of fuss. It took like 5 minutes to do, and she just did plus, minus on whatever category she was working on. There's more to it than that. There's ways different team members can help each other, but that gives you an example. So from there, I did another chart, and this is the chart of this class. Now, this is a different class. This is her third period class. But once again, this class is a science class. It does have a mix of students, some a similar makeup of class. Always hard to compare two different classes even in the same class, different days. But In this particular one, once again, did 10 minutes, 11:20 to 11:30. You can see where the teacher is marked tardy, so she took some points off for that. She checked to see who did not have their homework. She put a little check mark, and then she went back and tallied that into the Classcraft. I was checking for engagement. I was checking to see if there was any off-task behavior. And I got to say, on this particular 10-minute period, there was no off-task behavior. Every single one of them was on task. There was no talking that was not directly related to the academic activity. So I had no slash marks. I had no hash marks on this particular one. So obviously there's some behaviors that still had some tardies here, still had some that didn't bring their homework, but you can see that, and these students obviously are absent, but you can see that the engagement portion seems to be working pretty well for this class. I'll give you another example of that. This is the XP. Experience points are important for these students. Why? Well, if they gain XP, their team has extra privileges. They can get a pet in the game. And you're going, why is this an important thing? Well, because it is. They like the fact they can get a pet owl or a dragon if you have enough experience points, or they can level up and buy a cool jersey. They can also do real active things. For example, they can listen to music for 10 minutes in class if they've earned enough XP. They can eat a snack. So there's some actual rewards as well as some virtual rewards. Two of the students to promote their team decided kind of on your own, they're going to make a poster, and they did. Am I earning XP? Am I earning XP? To try to remind the other students on their team that this is important to them, that they behave in a way that earns them extra experience points. So it's very preliminary, and like I said, we really don't have enough information to really see how it's going to work. But the first blush of this looks like it is making some kind of an impact on the students, and I'm trying to record what that impact is. Obviously, I have a lot more work to do. So that's our vlog for today, and I hope, and I'm going to leave you with one thought. Are you earning your experience points today by having a positive behavior? I hope you are. Thank you.